Topics. Wasn't that a is that a store?
It's a store.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not. I was thinking Newberry Comics. Hot Topics is not the thing I was thinking of, but
They're very similar.
what was FYE?
One has the lights on inside, and the other one doesn't.
It's dark. The dark cave. Well, it was Newberry Comics, and
One
then,
sells Pokemon cards, the other one doesn't.
yeah.
Actually, I think that's accurate.
Where did you buy CDs growing up?
Where did I
What music stores did you
wait?
have?
Talk about growing up, like.
What do you mean?
CDs. I wasn't.
Oh, tapes.
Strawberries.
Oops. Strawberries.
We had strawberries.
What's a strawberries?
Strawberry. We had strawberries. That was it's
I'm
East
assuming
Coast.
It's a music store. Okay.
Yep.
New York City, but you probably had one in Connecticut.
Yep.
We had one in the mall, I think.
We had strawberries.
FYE,
Yeah, we had FYE was
Something
a little
like that,
later on,
yeah.
but yeah, FYE was.
Newberry Comics.
In college, we had Hastings. But I think that was a southern thing.
Why is it so proper?
Hastings.
I'm going to Hastings to buy my music. it's like
An instrument? No. A
Hastings.
CD.
we're going to Strawberries to get a CD. Yeah.
There was another place.
We had
Maybe it was a
Bananas.
local name. Oh no, we didn't have.
No, Bananas was a one-off like record store in downtown
Oh,
where I grew up, and there was a DJ Surge, and every Friday he released a mixtape. So people,
that was your inspiration.
people would go get you guys know me, so I wasn't the guy going to get them, but I was definitely listening to them from the people that got them. But it would be like whatever his mix of the week was, and that would be the weekend playlist.
You mean you kind of just rode on the coattails of others,
Yeah,
like other people's talent?
yeah, like right now.
Take all the credit.
Do a little water skiing. I'm trying to find it.
Oh man,
What'd you do?
I woke up with a headache.
Ooh, it's probably in the neck.
Yeah.
I know why. You probably got a pulled muscle from all your chin-ups.
Pulled muscle.
Whoa.
Still doing them.
Oh yeah.
Stress induced.
I don't have any stress. Shut up.
Stress-free.
I'm totally fine. I'm not tired. I don't need a nap.
What's wrong?
I'm not grouchy. Stop telling me what to do. Quit judging me.
Dude, did your hat say Manch?
Mange.
Is it a golf hat?
It is.
Oh, okay.
It's from the happiest place on earth,
Mange.
The golf course?
Manchester Country Club.
Never played it.
I've been out there a few times.
Is it city? Like, because I think of Manch as a city. So is it sort of smack dab in the
Well,
middle
it
of
does
the city?
play off of that.
You just kind of hit off the buildings.
But if you were going to New Hampshire to play golf at Manch, there's only one golf course called Manchester Country Club.
And it's in Bedford, New Hampshire.
It's in Bedford.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's very New Hampshire. It's called
They do the-
Manchester Country Club in Bedford, New
It's
Hampshire.
like back when we were Manchester Christian Church in
In
Bedford.
Bedford, New Hampshire. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I get it.
We just redrew the lines later on.
Yeah.
It's fine. Nothing to worry about.
Nope. Don't ask questions.
Just wear the hat.
Oh, so that's the golf course down the street. Oh, okay. Good to know. We could just settling into a nice space.
It's getting comfortable in my own skin.
That's hard to do.
53 years into this skin and still not there.
Still not there. Got a few wrinkles tying
Doesn't
up.
seem to fit right.
Yeah.
I just don't feel. Do we ever get comfortable in our skin?
It's like stretchy in some places and loose in others. Like, what is this?
It's like a
skin suit?
garment bag.
Gosh. Not sized appropriately.
I need a tailor. Tailor Tinker Soldier. Summer in New England. That's it.
What song is on the soundtrack for Summer in New England?
Christopher Cross.
Stop.
Stop it.
Stop. I'm not even looking at you right now.
I literally love me some Christopher Cross. What is wrong with Christopher Cross?
When you went up to the
you
lake,
kind of like one song.
True.
And you also knew
Didn't
it would
he only
trigger
have
us.
one song?
You also knew it would trigger us.
In some
I
way.
think it was premeditated.
No.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Maybe slightly.
I was gonna
Trying
say
to
like
provoke.
summertime. Will
A small
Smith.
fire-
That's
Cracker.
what was in my head. I was over
sure.
here.
What?
Summertime. We went to the same
Will
place.
Smith?
We went
Yes.
to the same, yeah.
Summertime.
Yeah.
Here it is, a groove slightly transformed, just a bit of a break from the norm.
Yes. Classic Will Smith. That's a great summer song. But I don't know. I'm a sucker for the Tyne piano and
When you were up at the lake and you were out
Christopher
there on
Cross.
your jet
You want
ski,
some
were you like
yacht rock? What you doing there?
Yes.
on
Yes.
your jet ski?
Not on the jet
You
ski.
and Chris Cross on the
On the boat.
Christopher Cross?
Definitely.
Not to be confused with Chris Cross. Sorry.
My
Oh,
daughter.
no, Chris Cross will make you want to jump.
Oh, Chris Cross.
that's a
yeah.
summer.
but
you don't want to do that
Christopher
on the
Cross
boat.
makes me want to jump off a bridge.
We jump off the boat.
That's too good. That's too easy.
Okay, what is it? What is it about Chris Cross? What did he do to you?
Jump off. Christopher Cross will make you jump off.
Oh, poor Chris. I'm with you, Chris. I'll sail.
Stop.
I love that song.
No.
Say
No.
Stop it.
Take me away.
Dude, one more we're out of you and you won't be too far from paradise too.
My mic will just go mute. Well, what don't you like about Christopher Cross?
It's mind numbing and it will stay there all day.
Yeah, earworm.
No, it's different than an earworm. It's like
It's like torture.
I don't have a dislike for the song.
like
it's
ear
the after
mold.
symptoms.
It's like ear mold.
it's
After
not
a
like
while, it
burrowing in
does.
there, like wiggling around, creating some
Is it
havoc.
like a flock of seagulls?
It just kind of like goes meh.
Oh, it lives rent free in my.
I'll
ear.
describe it as: you ever seen What We Do in the Shadows? Vampire show comedy. It was a movie, and then they made a TV show. Not recommending it, but there's a cool.
Haven't seen it.
All right, interesting premise about the show. But one of the vampires is an energy vampire,
Oh,
and he works in a office complex with fluorescent lights, and he just goes around everybody's cubicle and talks to them about the most mundane, boring things, like, oh, I see you got a new stapler there. How many does that hold? Have you counted them? What's the count? Is it a 250 or a 500? And it's just, and then the people he just sucks all the life out of them until they pass out. And this is what he does all day. He's an energy vampire. And there's another vampire. She's an emotional vampire, and she's just taking all the emotion from people by telling sad stories about her life, and everybody feels sorry for her. And I just think it's so.
is this Sheila? Her name's Sheila?
Christopher, that song is literally both of those things.
That song is an emotional energy vampire.
It just makes me count my staples.
Like you thought it was good and innocent up front for the first few minutes.
Yeah, you're sucked in.
And later on in the day, you're like,
I haven't moved in 4 hours. I haven't had a
Yeah.
single
why I love
creative
it.
thought or
I've stared at the
original
wall and went,
idea. It's like listening to Kenny G
honey,
play
are you
saxophone.
okay?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's funny.
It's total. It's
I just saw a
Kenny G.
podcast with Kenny G talking about how he's the only guy that can do what he does. And he was
Yeah,
like-
play one riff.
well, he also talked about how he could play one note indefinitely.
Why did you do it? Now we got. How many more vampires can I fit in my head now?
Music vampires.
Kenny G does look like a music vampire. I was almost pulling Kenny G a few years ago when I had the long hair. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, somebody needs to intervene on that.
They did.
We need one more song
my
that
wife.
that is similar in energy draining potential.
Do we have an energy draining
song or an
song?
artist?
Yeah, just another. Well, if
I mean,
it's
'cause-
artist,
No,
we've
my-
already we've already categorized every artist that you would name because they're all with the same producer.
Oh,
But if there's another song that can fit in that,
Yeah, I'd
Like,
like to
what
know.
is it?
It's funny because
probably something else you like.
Right. That's the
Yeah.
funny thing we're discovering here. So yeah, I like sailing. Not ashamed of it.
here's the deal. I have nothing wrong with it. I have nothing against the song "Sailing." Like I think it's a good song.
Oh, I got to
really
figure it
do.
out.
It's the what becomes a mold is like what just sits there
mold.
static forever.
Yeah.
It doesn't go away. And now it's just
That's why I listen to it and I do a little abatement.
Doesn't not too far paradise. At least not for me.
Yeah.
And if you say you're right, you can say it, babe. I'm like, dude.
Yeah, and then the boat's
got
just kind
me.
of gently rocking, and
You got me.
Yeah.
Vampires can be
What's the other song?
miracles.
90% of worship songs. Okay, that was harsh.
I mean,
It was a bit high.
you lowballed it.
87.
You lowballed it. It's probably 93. Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
just like
especially pop.
forget it, soft rock. I mean, come on.
Soft rock takes
If we're
me to
gonna
the
rock, let's rock. I don't.
dude.
Who wants a soft rock?
Yeah, but
I
when the
want
ti-
soft rock when I'm in the
When the
dentist chair getting
infomercial
drilled.
came up, when the Time Life compilation album infomercial came up for all the slow
I don't
rock.
want hard
of it,
rock when I
man,
get power
did
tools
watch
in
it.
my mouth.
The commercial.
You watched the infomercial. It was like a show.
Well, because
but
you can do 15-second snippets.
yeah,
you can't do a
while
3.5 minute
while the
song.
song list is
Yeah.
scrolling, and then there's one that's in yellow because it's the one that you're
The one they're
listening
playing,
to.
yeah, and you're like, hate that song.
That's all.
Hate that song.
Yeah.
Hate that song. Yeah, it sucks you in.
Here and now.
Stop.
I promise to love you. And also featuring.
Dude, I cannot hear that song without hearing.
Exactly.
That's what you hear in the dentist.
That's what I hear when I hear the music.
Yeah.
Is not the dentist.
But it does kind of calm down the person that's cleaning your
It doesn't
teeth.
calm me.
Imagine if you're listening to some
more-
heavy metal and they're scraping your
I
gums.
don't want heavy metal either.
I felt like the music that we listened to yesterday during lunch was aggressive. I was just trying to have
Where
a
were
simple
we?
sushi roll and always
Oh,
hearing.
sushi roll.
I'm like,
What? So I actually enjoy the genre, but it was at the wrong part of the day. It should never be played at
noon?
I don't know. I like this beat you just dropped.
dude. It's great.
It's great, but
it's-
not when you're trying to dip sushi. You're like, it's like, why am I eating my
just when
sushi
you
at
thought
160
Lucas couldn't eat
BPM?
faster.
You eat that fast anyway.
That's what I was gonna say.
I didn't like
What,
it.
Did it slow you down?
I was
What
tempo
happened?
matching.
and talking like gay. Love it. Great.
Dan was like, grab a rib. Yes. Take up a sushi. Yes. Can I have sesame seeds? Yes. Sprite. Yes. Coke? No.
It's called After Dark, and it's like it's
Dark.
It's
EDM.
deep chill out sessions
Deep chill out session.
is what they are. It's a great genre. Like you could work to it. Maybe not you.
No, he could not work to it,
Could
dude.
not work to it. You would be like, oh my gosh, make it stop.
Why is it so? Why does it make me want to
Where
dance?
I'd be like, this is great. Holy cow. It's only 11 a.m. Like, I feel like I've been working for 5 hours.
It was just a lot at lunch.
It has a place. It's just not in that time of day.
Like I enjoy
was a
when
bad
we,
move.
When we eat Mexican, I don't mind a nice mariachi band in the background or some trumpet work, but
I love going to Mexican restaurants with somebody who speaks Spanish and just saying like, "Hey, tell me what they're saying in
Yeah.
this song."
Yeah.
Because the
mama told me not to marry you, but I did.
What's nerve wracking is when you have to go to the restroom in a Mexican restaurant and they're playing two different songs
Oh,
and
that's
you're
not
hearing them
okay.
both
Yeah,
at
no,
the
I'm
same
not okay with
time.
that,
You're like,
yeah.
Overdrive.
Yeah, a little censored.
passionate.
No mas.
Passionate vocalists in those mariachis.
Yeah, I feel that way anywhere where we got two different songs playing.
Oh, it'll drive me mad. It's
I'm not
too
okay.
hypersensitive to the sounds around.
I don't know what. I did.
Buds. Yeah.
I didn't for a long time. Because I work out in my basement, so I wasn't wearing any headphones.
You have a sound system? Speaker or something? Oh,
No, I have a soundtrack in my head
Oh.
nonstop.
good.
Like there's always music. Anyway,
What kind of fruit?
do you like?
What kind of fruit do you like?
Anyway, but yeah. So I do now. I just got some AirPods
I have
and the little hooks that go over my ear because they won't stay in
Yeah.
without the hooks.
When I've gymmed or biked, I always wear headphones.
If I'm doing it in public, I'm wearing headphones.
I don't like the thought of somebody sneaking up on me. I get a little.
True.
I mean, if I'm in the gym though, there's mirrors everywhere, so I can kind of see.
That's helpful. I just
Yeah.
meant like if I was like out and about, like walking around, I'd have to have,
Yeah.
I could do one in, one out, but
Yeah.
even, then I might get sensory
ambient
overload.
mode.
Well, if I'm biking, it's like I'm moving, and it can be dangerous. I do pop an air out if I get near
Dude,
roadways.
Just tape those headphones on. Duct tape those headphones on like Darren King, the drummer.
That's usually buds. But that's helpful. The music we listen to at lunch, that's helpful when you're working out because now you get in a rhythm.
Oh yeah, I would have a playlist of different BPMs, and then I would, if I was on the treadmill or on the elliptical, I had to keep up for 3.5 minutes with that, and so I would just put on a really soft worship set and go like 2 miles an hour. No, just joking. No.
So
but I
throw up my hands.
No, but I'd have like really fast songs and then chill songs, and I know the elliptical has a program and you can follow the different
tracks to BPM.
Well, no, for different intensities or
yeah.
different durations. But I just go to the playlist.
Different inclines.
Yeah.
For the novice, what does BPM stand for?
Beats per minute.
Beats per mile.
Beats per millennium.
Or for me.
Right.
For me, it's more like
Soft
beats per
rock.
mile.
And your heart rate is usually 60 BPM, should be. So there's a big thing about 120 BPM in dance music because it's double heart rate. So, the kind of BPMs matter for heart rate as
What
well.
if you're a hummingbird?
Well, you're gonna hear
That's
the best
called
song you've ever
Seven
heard.
Dust. Triple kicks. Yeah, they're actually. I don't know. I don't feel confident enough right now to regurgitate some of this information off the top of my head, but I have studied it over time, looking at when I've been wanting to select BPMs for songs over the years of creating songs. It'd be like, okay, what's the BPM that makes people feel this or this? So there's different BPMs for different emotions. 100 is a common one. 120, 128 is a really common one for like house music. Progressive house would be like 128. Like if you want people spazzing out, 150, 160, that's like, it makes people run in circles. And then of course you have like 70, that's 60.
Yeah, you can live in that space.
Well, it was just, there was like, here's a chart of like all the different BPMs that are going to invoke different emotions. And
well, then you think of a song like Fix Me, and that changed BPMs and
the song that we haven't released yet.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and so that was like, I want to say it's somewhere like around 100.
It was, or
No, where it is,
where it is
the version
now.
we have,
Yeah.
the unreleased version we have now. But 100 is a great, like, it's like what you're saying, that chill kind of vibe where you can just kind of lock in.
Chill vibe with a little drive.
Chill, yeah, a little drive. Yeah.
Okay, that's
Perfect.
after hours
Yeah.
deep house sessions.
Yeah,
Not house, chill out sessions.
chill house.
I have just like
Yeah.
list of a discography that I save in Spotify.
Well, that's why I was really
All
happy when
these
you
albums I
liked
used
that version, because I was like, oh, you have a frame of like you're not a novice to that genre. You know what I mean? Like you have a healthy playlist.
all over the map. All over the map, however, you go through phases of certain bands or album, like an album specific phase or band specific or a genre specific. I would say in these last few months, like the EDM I've enjoyed. I've also driven longer distances than normal. And so in doing so, I'll just watch Tomorrowland, which is like the worldwide like EDM festival.
Yeah.
Which is like you could watch Tomorrowland live in Brazil or Germany or Thailand.
Sort of
or
like
whatever.
Eurovision.
So I'm just like watching it live and
Eurovision.
really good coverage like of the DJ. It's It's pretty cool, but they're all like,
Yeah, Eurovision is where every country chooses its number one EDM song to submit. It's sort of like it's like the Olympics.
That's Eurovision, right?
The Olympics of EDM.
Yeah, it's all those countries.
You get
competing.
one song per country.
Yeah, I don't even know. Is the United States in that competition?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah. But like literally, like Cyprus could submit. Greece. It's like every country gets one song, goes into a
that
pool.
they nominate into.
I thought we were talking about the Will Ferrell movie.
It is. Well, that's what it was based on. That's why I said Eurovision, because weren't they like that was my Swedish accent. Weren't they like representing Sweden or something?
Strudel.
Yeah. It's the World Cup of EDM.
Yeah, it's like FIFA,
Yeah.
but with a song and like
You know how I love music competitions.
Okay, but let me say this.
the start of all of our self-righteous judgments and right.
I'm going to say it. I don't care. We need to do this.
What?
Let's do it.
I don't know what we're talking about.
We're all doing it. Let's go.
Oh.
Am I alone? Yep.
Yeah, maybe.
Oops. No. You know a really cool genre? It's in the kind of dance. It can be EDM-ish, but it's world. Have you heard of world?
Yeah, world music. Yeah.
Yeah. You've heard of world, right? Blink twice if it's yes.
I'm familiar with it.
Because you just went.
Is
You gave me the
this meaning like global?
Well, yeah, but like world music,
World music.
is sort of that fusion of dance, but it's made most famous, I would say, by World Cup. Like when you hear like go, flags are waving, ooh, and some kind of, I can't even think, but there's been other artists that have done that. But it sort of kind of goes into a little bit of Afro, maybe beat, but it's world music, but it's drive, and it's usually anthem based. So there's some kind of cool anthem-y chorus, and there can be a verse. You know, there's verses, but it's something that people just grab onto as an anthem. We've never done that. We can.
Okay.
I
you
think
have to
more
write
people should
lyrics.
grab onto the like Afrobeat music because this world would be a happier place.
Yeah. Oh, I love Afrobeat music. And I mean that genre has been refined over, let's say, the last 10 years. And it primarily is derivative of West Africa.
Yeah.
So a lot of West African drum beats have been now infused, and
Love it.
A lot of the major players, labels have gone into West Africa and like signed people and
I have a legitimate question.
yes, sir.
At what point, if any, I'm total curious, like on like cultural appropriation in regards to music. Like, are there boundaries? Are there lines?
Well, yes, there is. If you're not authentically creating music from like a real artist standpoint, then yes, somebody could appropriate something. And I think appropriation in music becomes evident when you see somebody trying to do something to make a commercial impact, or they're just like, there's not an authentic representation of that sound. I made Afro beats. I arguably say the biggest song that I've ever had myself, meaning people that listened to it, invited me to places to sing it, was an Afro fusion song that I made called Loving You.
Loving you.
Yeah, not that one. But it was like a world beat Afro type thing. And it was coming from a very authentic place, and I collaborated with a couple African artists, and then that thing it was not even intentional. It was just on an album, and that one got selected as the one. And I didn't say, hey, this is the one. It just became the one. And no one ever came to me and ever accused me of appropriation or, why did you? But because it was an authentic representation of where I was at that time, musically. But yeah, if you see, you can tell when somebody's trying to appropriate like a hip hop song or the hip hop culture, or even just maybe a different country, their sound for the purposes of what? But I think that it's all open for everybody. I don't think anybody's going to be judged harshly if they're authentically leaning into the genre of music. And so, like if somebody said, well, I really want to do a Celtic album. I'm just some guy from wherever, Minnesota, and I love Celtic music, and I would love to fuse in the Celtic elements, the whatever guitars they use and the drums, the drum rhythms, and I think that's all fair game. I don't. Some of our favorite songs, like what's the band that did like Bad Boys? Bad Boys, Bad Boys. I mean, those are like white guys. And it was just like, it sounds like kind of reggae to me. But
well, when we were talking about when you asked that question, my mind went to the way like you have Afro beats and then you have reggae music. Was that appropriate? Where was the influence of Afro beats in, say, Bob Marley, like then expressed through reggae music, appropriating it, or was it just like new from scratch kind of?
Well, I mean, Bob Marley has the lineage.
Right.
Like, yeah, Bob Marley is essentially going to trace his heritage back to Africa at some point. So I think in that sense, but I don't know. Is that what you're asking by appropriation?
Yeah. I mean, you said you won't be judged harshly, but you will. I mean, that's the nature of people. There will be some who, no matter what you do, can potentially find offense and take it if they want it. But I mean, it's so subjective at that point. Like if we're dealing with what was the heart behind this? Is it to create something beautiful, to add value, to make art or make money? I don't, but like it's a fuzzy topic, cultural appropriation.
Yeah.
Well, it fuzzy for some, maybe very clear for others. Which I think makes it fuzzier. So like,
yeah. I do have strong feelings, not strong, but I do have opinions on that. And so I do know that people would disagree with me. I've never experienced anybody saying that I've appropriated something in my music, and I've had an urban lean for many years. That's just where I was from and the people I was around, and it was I would rap a verse on a song. I wasn't a rapper, but I could rap a verse. Like it would be poetry and I could rap words. I mean, it'd be like, if Jesus was a rapper, did we appropriate the hip hop culture?
Yes,
because
we did, but I don't know that it's negative.
Right.
But so I mean, where I kind of land with my own heart on things is it cultural exploitation, which I think would be the negative side. It's always appropriation. We're taking things from different cultures, but if it's exploitation, then I feel like, I mean, you can kind of figure that out, but if it's cultural appreciation, that's a different thing. So it's all appropriation, taking things from different cultural contexts and using them. Is it because you appreciate and admire and enjoy?
Yes.
Or is it because you're exploiting? Because particularly cultures that may have historically experienced exploitation and to a greater degree than others. That becomes probably more problematic and stuff to really I think it matters. I mean, I think to pay attention. That's why I ask the question. I wrestle with those questions some and don't just, it's kind of easy to sometimes kind of just want to, I didn't think you guys were doing this, but like blow it off or be like, oh, it doesn't matter. I mean, that's kind of where I wrestle with it is.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it doesn't matter.
Appreciation or exploitation. And
that's an actual, I just wrote that down because that was a great twist of phrase, which is cultural appropriation versus cultural appreciation. And I think that's really the tipping point of what you're saying. I would feel in my soul if I was like, oh, I'm going to put on a cowboy hat and I'm going to just suddenly release a full-blown country album. Like I'm a country artist. I would feel like I'm appropriating a cultural community that I'm not a part of, and I don't have the roots in there. I don't have any real, I'm not a country guy. Like I'm not from the country. Could I sing a country song?
So would that be considered exploitation? Because it's all appropriation. Is that exploitation or is it done out of appreciation? And how much do you get to know and really care about it in order to appreciate the art itself?
And I think that's an internal thing. So I think I would have to feel that as that's happening. Why am I doing this? Do we have currently as Shiloh Battles, do we have songs that have country twist and country twang and a little bit of maybe country vibe? Yes. I feel like that's appreciation.
I write lyrics sometimes that are pure country songs.
Yeah.
I mean, they
like
don't end up being that way, the way that we write music around them and things like that. When I'm writing the lyrics, I mean, there's many examples. I could go back through the binder and be like, oh, I can't even if I could sing or like make the music that's in my head, I could show you, or play you something similar to what
you're hearing,
or give a cadence, and you've done that before.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that's a writing place.
Yep.
To come from, and it is something I genuinely appreciate. But yeah, I think even like when we start talking about authenticity and being authentic, I think if there's an authentic appreciation or enjoyment out of it, or even like to have fun or to try something different, or you think about like actors, can an actor portray something they've not personally experienced? Would it not be an authentic role for them? I mean, like,
or
Tropic
like a worship
Thunder?
leader having to lead a song that's
an extreme
a
example.
cover from a different
harsh.
band. Like, or a worship leader leading a song that they didn't write. It was written by,
Sure.
a totally different church or band or whatever, and can still appropriate that, right? And
Yeah,
own that and
enjoy
have
it.
it be
Even-
authentic and
Yeah, do an expression of it.
yeah.
Now, you being from Texas, which would be to me from where I grew up, that's where cowboys live. I know there's cities, but I'm just saying, like, growing up as a kid, I'd be like, Texas is where they ride horses and they got cows. So for me, like, you writing from a perspective of country wouldn't feel like appropriating. It would feel like maybe sort of how you were raised, or Texas A&M, like that. Is that part of country? Does
You
that
were living in country world.
Yeah. Does that put you in?
Well, now I live in the middle of nowhere with,
Right.
With
a septic system and a well at my house and a couple of acres of land and
Right.
animals all over the place. I mean, like,
Yeah.
where before I was from the suburbs, but
Oh, so Texas, you were the suburbs.
yeah, totally. Like
Okay.
not a,
You weren't living on a farm.
no, but I mean, you could drive and there might be a patch of cattle because people own land and they want that livestock exemption. So they've got, 10 head of cattle out there, roaming around, so they don't have to pay the exorbitant tax, property tax. But I mean, that's where I live. But there are ranches. Dallas, you see the show Dallas, South Fork Ranch. I mean, it's not far from where we were, things like that. But so sure. But the music side of that really isn't about that. I mean, that's just people and all kinds of music. But like, I mean, here would be an example. Few years older than me, Robbie Van Winkle, aka Vanilla Ice.
Little Van Wink.
Went to high school in the same suburban town I lived in North Dallas.
Yep.
And so he hits, with Ice Ice Baby on the local scene, and we're all listening to that a couple of years before it, was released and goes number one, stayed at number one for whatever it was, full year or however long. And, but he creates this whole persona of being from Miami and kind of being like semi-gangster, and all this stuff. And everybody's like, well, that's not true.
You're like, no, dude, your dad has 10 head of cattle.
But you didn't care because it was a good song.
We didn't care because it was a good song, and it, wanted, and danced to it. It was at the clubs. It was a good song, and we didn't care. Now later, it comes out because people dug into the biography, and he wasn't telling the truth, or
I feel like he was the poster child of appropriation. Did you see it when he went on Arsenio?
But he also had an extreme appreciation. Like that was a really authentic thing. And
Yeah,
that's
but
how
did you see Arsenio Hall when
definitely how he
Arsenio
was
Hall
living.
He had an
shredded
authentic
him?
appreciation.
He had an authentic appreciation and a talent, a proclivity.
Yeah, he could dance, he could rap, he could rhyme.
Made a dope song, a couple of dope songs. I mean, they really are. Like you put on Ice Ice Baby right now, you're not tearing it off. Like you're turning it up. It's a great
And
song.
you're singing every lyric.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like when he went on Arsenio Hall had him on there, like in his when he started blowing up, and it was like this whole entire show was the most awkward interview, and it was like Arsenio was leaning into like, how much are you appropriating this?
Right.
You're not, like, they really kind of raked him over the coals. I mean, he handled it well in the interview, but I feel like the crowd was split. 'Cause I remember watching it, and the crowd would cheer for him at times, and then they would cheer for what Arsenio was saying, and Arsenio was fired up.
It's a good example.
That's a great example. I think it's the first thing that I would think of when appropriation became like a public conversation.
Well, I mean, no. You go back to Elvis. I mean, the whole Elvis playing.
Oh yeah, because
They were saying he's playing black music. He's playing rhythm and blues, and
well, he was. Yeah, he took that gospel,
and he's making profit off. I mean, all of that was
Little Richie. Little Richie, I think, said
Richard?
that he. Little Richard. Sorry, Little Richard had an interview about that, about how he put Elvis on and how Elvis was. He put a lot of guys on, but
Well,
appropriating sort of that church music, gospel music.
with image.
Yeah.
You know, and like
in a package
very
Packaging, yeah.
Yeah.
that
and
white
it-
America would buy. Well,
Yeah.
some did. Some did. I mean, whatever. I mean, it was
Right,
still
right.
issues, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think he had. Didn't he had black fans too
Eminem's got a lyric about it.
about Elvis?
Yeah, about never mind, doesn't matter. But like about doing music from a different
Yeah,
culture.
well, then Eminem would be another, instance of like bringing that conversation to light. People talking about appropriation. So yeah, I mean, I guess it just depends on who's hearing it and what
Yeah.
people feel.
So is it only
Is it only hip hop versus rock?
the-
But no.
the controversy being like Vanilla Ice appropriating from a place of exploitation? Is that
He
right?
certainly profited and
Yeah.
built an image, but it was also what he appreciated. I mean, I'm not defending one.
No.
Yeah,
But that's the whole point. Is like you don't
I mean, we were
really
legitimately
get to
chanting,
know.
"Go white boy, go white boy, go."
go. Yeah,
That was
that's
in the
true.
lyrics. Yeah.
Yeah.
Play that funky music, white boy.
You know, is he wrong? Is Elvis wrong? Is Eminem wrong? Like I don't get to a point where I'm like, that's wrong, and I won't listen to that, and do.
No, but they said that about Ray Charles too, though. Ray Charles took like church music and put different lyric on it, and the church
all
was saying
doing
like,
that.
well, yeah, but they were
Yeah.
but the church folk were saying that he was appropriating the church music to make.
Well, and then he went and made the #1 country and western album in the world.
Well, then our country
He's like, well, watch this.
appropriated.
He's like,
He
watch
did.
this.
I mean, it's incredible. Like
Yeah.
it's an amazing album. I mean, he did all of that. He was crossing genres and
Right.
cultures.
It's like saying you can only paint a certain kind of photo. I mean, picture. I do landscapes, so you can. And then if you move out of landscapes and paint buildings, you're like, we've never lived in the city. How dare you?
How dare you do pointillism? You don't have freckles.
Yeah,
That's the dots.
yeah.
You're not allowed.
I did.
Don't we have national anthems and things that have been written out of like,
Goodbye.
Irish pub songs?
Episode's over.
Yes,
Sorry, Dad.
we do have national anthems that are. We have hymns that were written from pub songs. The sacred music.
Yeah. So how
was
far do
brought
you
right
go
out of
with
the
caring before you just
I just
walk
love-
yourself out of?
I've
like,
never cared
listening to
more
music.
about this than I did in this episode.
I love music.
I love music.
I love music.
I love all kinds. Yeah.
I appreciate, so appropriate.
Appropriately.
It's appropriate to appreciate.
But not to
Appropriate.
negatively exploit
Yeah. Let's
to the
not.
detriment of others.
Let's not exploit.
appropriately.
Yeah. I don't want to steal your. Why? Okay, but sorry, just like
No, go
a
ahead.
negative thing would be like to take somebody's song or beat and not give credit and not pay royalties and do that. I mean,
That-
If
that's
Weird Al
exploitation.
Yankovic didn't do that, like
well, he got permission.
I know.
Well, he was. Yeah. He was.